pitch, instead of getting in line with the ball, as a central defender.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another bit different video. My football team, the Shagging Reds Nottingham Forest, won promotion to the Premier League after 23 years, beating Huddersfield Town in the final recently. Some Huddersfield Town fans have taken this loss particularly badly, claiming the match was rigged because they're daft. So today, more than a month after it happened, we are going to have a look at one of these videos and laugh, because what is football if not one big exercise in schadenfreude? Before that though, no hate to Barbz, just funny innit? Especially when you put Brennan Johnson's dad in the tags.
We're going to try our best to kind of, in the most fair way possible. I know fair is not something that's ever kind of looked at with any real realism. And it's going to take me a long time to believe in the true natures of football again.
Para el amor de Dios. The true nature of football. Football can only ever be true. Even if you get favourable decisions, the game doesn't lie. And this game shows that Huddersfield couldn't get a shot on target in 96 minutes.
First things first, we're going to look at each team's performance. For me personally, the first half, Forest slightly edged it.
True.
I don't think either team played anything really good.
Also true. Even being there didn't mask how shit the actual game was. It was our atmosphere and the result that made it a good day out.
Yeah, we had no shots on target, which is our own fault, trying to walk it in the net, but at the same time, you know, there would have been two opportunities to have two shots on target.
You had many opportunities to have shots on targets. The penalties would have made it easier, but it wouldn't have been any sort of guarantee.
And that's more than zero.
Quick maths!
It's done now. Nothing can change it. But, yeah, you know, we're going to be in the Championship next season. So, I think, you know, as much as I can, there were a couple of instances with Forest fouls where they really should have been booked earlier, but we all know why they weren't booked earlier.
No, we don't. You've provided no evidence to contradict this, apart from your own opinions on two incidents which have brought about differing opinions amongst the masses. I mean, you want to talk about bias whilst wearing the shirt of the team that lost?
For me, I am fighting really hard in my mind to think that this result wasn't predetermined.
I can show you a predetermined sport for entertainment if you like, but it sure as hell doesn't look anything like football.
But based off yesterday and the decisions we've had over the season,
Championship referees are horrendous regardless of who you are. I can see why someone may initially think that there's an agenda against them, but when you look out of your club bubble, or clubble if you will, and realise that Championship referees aren't good enough to referee playground matches, let alone professional games.
I think I am made up in my mind truly that this match was rigged. But when you've got loads of people around the country who are massive in the sport, you know, the likes of Ramsdale, Laurent of Reading, Ali McCoist, and I'm going to show some tweets in just a moment.
Sorry guys, didn't realise that a tweet from England's fourth best goalie was evidence. Guess the video's redundant now.
In some aspects, it was like WWE.
There was nowhere near enough baby oil or shirtless men for it to be WWE.
And this is not sour grapes. This is not me being a sore loser.
Yeah, it is. You're mad that your team got outclassed, outplayed, and outfought on the day.
Look at the first one. Toffolo's running into the box. Yeah, it's quick. There's contact in the box.
Toffolo gets clipped, could have carried on, and decides to remove his non-contacted leg from the ground, causing him to fall, when he could have carried on. Next.
You have given a referee who is retiring, who can have no repercussions to his absolute shit over job.
Well, this is a first. As it happens, Mackenzie, I agree with you.
You do?
Yes.
I actually agree that Moss shouldn't have been given the game as a farewell present or whatever BS reason the PGMOL tried to say. It was a ridiculous decision, as either set of fans would have had needless ammunition to accuse Moss of corruption, although Huddersfield have taken it a bit to extreme.
For me, they're both stonewallers. They're both just as bad as each other. The second one, again, same.
Are you sure about that?
My problem is not with Nottingham Forest Football Club or their fans, really. My problem is with the refereeing and how everyone has hyped Forest up in the past 2 weeks running up to this.
Few reasons for that. 1, we're massive. 2, we beat you twice this season and should have beat you the other time. 3, we already beat 2 Prem sides this season, one of them being Arsenal. 4, we play a more exciting and entertaining brand of football than your wannabe Lamucci ball.
They couldn't make it any obvious. And whilst we're on topic, Samba got injured, right? In the dying moments of the game, he could have walked off the sideline. No, did he? Did he? We all know exactly what they did. They let him walk off at the other side.
Samba's a shithousing legend, that's why.
You know, we sold the numbers, which was brilliant for a town.
No you didn't. Yeah, you're a town, but don't lie about your attendance. But I agree with you that there was nothing from your fans. It was definitely the dead end of Wembley.
But I'm going to put some tweets up on the screen now that I've seen.
I'm going to put some up about Forest being linked with all sorts of players. See, we can both prove bugger all with random tweets from just random people. This section of the video is so weird to me because I have literally no idea what he's trying to accomplish.
One is from a former Premier League, a former referee who refereed for quite a bit and was said to be one of the best of his time.
I don't doubt his credentials, but if I've got the right guy, he hasn't refereed a game in over 30 years, so I think it's safe to say that he's past it.
And another one, who I'm not going to name because it's a deleted tweet, and he's deleted it for a reason, I imagine.
You could not make this up.
Nothing about this entire competition of the playoffs has been fair.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know, we were fighting against a country who wanted Forest promoted for the most part.
My guy, this was the 2022 EFL Championship playoff final, not the Battle of Agincourt.
And all I will say on this is their owner has been caught match fixing before.
That is actually a slanderous misrepresentation. He was charged with match fixing, then acquitted. If he had been found guilty, he wouldn't have been able to buy Nottingham Forest in the first place. That's all I can be bothered to respond to, because he kind of just waffles towards the end, repeating himself about unsubstantiated delusions that he clearly has. Do I hate Brad? No. Do I think he believes this? Maybe. Do I think he's emotional because, for the third time this season, Huddersfield fell short against Nottingham Forest? Absolutely. Thank you all for watching this quite different video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all later.
It was a pen, we're in the Prem. It was a pen, we're in the Prem. It was a pen. 2 pens. John Moss, there's only one John Moss. There's only one John Moss. There's only one John Moss. John Moss.